It was a night like any other when Mark, a college student struggling to make ends meet, took a job at a remote gas station on the outskirts of town. Nestled between dense woods and farmland, the gas station was a forgotten haven, shrouded in darkness and silence. Mark had heard the stories about the true horrors that unfolded during the night shift, but he dismissed them as mere tales spun to pass the time. On his first night, Mark arrived at the gas station, a dilapidated structure that seemed to whisper secrets of the past. The flickering neon sign emitted an eerie glow, casting long shadows that danced on the barren asphalt. The only source of warmth was the dim light within the station, where Mark found himself surrounded by ancient shelves stocked with dusty snacks and expired sodas. The night was calm, with only the distant hum of crickets breaking the silence. Mark sat behind the counter, his eyes fixated on the security monitors displaying the empty gas pumps and the desolate highway beyond. As the hours ticked away, he began to feel the weight of isolation settle upon him. Around midnight, a faint tapping echoed through the station. Mark dismissed it as the wind, but the tapping persisted, growing louder and more insistent. Curiosity overcoming caution, he ventured outside, scanning the darkness for the source of the sound. The air felt heavy, and a bone-chilling breeze rustled the leaves in the surrounding trees. Mark's eyes strained to pierce the veil of darkness, but there was nothing to be seen. Just as he turned to head back inside, the tapping intensified into a rhythmic drumming, echoing through the night like a distant heartbeat. His pulse quickened as he followed the sound to the edge of the woods. There, standing amidst the gnarled trees, was a figure cloaked in shadows. Mark's breath caught in his throat as the figure turned toward him, revealing hollow eyes that gleamed with an otherworldly light. A voice, soft and haunting, whispered through the night, "Help me." Frozen in terror, Mark watched as the figure beckoned him closer. Against his better judgment, he took a hesitant step forward, drawn by an inexplicable force. The figure's form flickered, revealing a ghastly visage that seemed to shift between the living and the dead. "Help me," the voice pleaded once more, sending shivers down Mark's spine. He stumbled backward, his mind reeling with fear and confusion. As he retreated to the gas station, the haunting drumming faded, leaving only the distant sounds of the night. For the rest of the night, Mark couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. The security monitors revealed nothing, but a lingering unease settled within him. As dawn approached, the first rays of light chased away the darkness, and the gas station returned to its ordinary, albeit eerie, appearance. Determined to dismiss the encounter as a product of exhaustion and imagination, Mark returned for subsequent night shifts. However, the specter from the woods continued to haunt his every waking moment. Whispers of the past, echoing through the desolate haven, mingled with the nightly symphony of creaking floorboards and distant footsteps. One night, as Mark patrolled the empty aisles, he noticed an old photograph tucked behind a display of long-forgotten magazines. The photograph depicted a family, their smiles frozen in time. Intrigued, he examined the image closely and recognized the figure from the woods standing among them. A chill ran down his spine as he realized the truth: the gas station was a graveyard of memories, and the spirits that lingered sought solace in the living. Haunted by the revelation, Mark delved into the history of the gas station. The more he uncovered, the darker the secrets became. Decades ago, a tragic accident claimed the lives of a family who once owned and lived on the property. The spirits, unable to find peace, wandered the grounds, trapped between the realms of the living and the dead. Determined to free the tormented souls, Mark sought guidance from an elderly local who had heard tales of the gas station's cursed past. The old man warned him of the toll that meddling with the supernatural could take, but Mark was resolute in his quest for redemption. Armed with ancient rituals and incantations, Mark ventured into the heart of the haunted woods. The air grew thick with an otherworldly presence as he chanted the incantations, each word resonating with the pain and sorrow of the trapped spirits. Shadows twisted and contorted, and the drumming echoed louder, building to a crescendo. Suddenly, the apparitions of the family materialized before him. Their eyes, once hollow, now radiated gratitude and relief. The figure from the woods stepped forward, its ethereal form dissipating like morning mist. A serene calm settled over the gas station as the spirits finally found release. But as the last echo of the ritual faded, Mark felt a cold hand grip his shoulder. He turned to find the elderly local, his eyes reflecting a wisdom that transcended time. "You've done something truly noble, lad," the old man said. "But remember, meddling with the supernatural has consequences." With those words, the old man vanished into the shadows, leaving Mark alone in the now silent woods. As he made his way back to the gas station, he couldn't shake the feeling that he had become entwined with the spirit's fate. The desolate haven, once a purgatory for lost souls, now stood silent and still. From that night forward, the gas station retained an air of melancholy, a reminder of the thin veil between the living and the dead. Mark continued his night shifts, but the memories of the spectral encounter lingered. The gas station had become a beacon for lost spirits seeking redemption, and Mark, whether by choice or fate, had become its reluctant guardian. The true night shift at the gas station continued, shrouded in the echoes of the past. The desolate haven, once a place of horror, now stood as a testament to the delicate balance between the living and the dead, a balance that Mark, forever haunted by the true night shift stories, was destined to uphold.